This is the 90-day step by step process for overcoming anxiety, finding your true purpose, and start building your dream life by finding the right business idea. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. Your first foundational step is to eliminate all of your limiting beliefs. In our mind, we carry a lot of false narratives about ourselves, about others, and our circumstances. It can be as simple as I can't hurt my parents. They will be hurt at some point, you like it or not. It is an opinion you're carrying about yourself and them. I'm sure you would want to say that, Noyana, opinions are opinions. We all can have them. Yes, we all can have them. But when those same opinions prevent your progress and harm your growth, I'm sorry, they have to go. They have to go. I don't want you to have any opinions for that matter. I want you to be opinionless about things in your life. I want you to be that indifferent. Why? Because opinions unknowingly keeps us stuck in our old patterns, in our old belief systems, and stops us from advancing our perspectives, which are critical to create momentum in our career. Businesses and brands which you and I are trying to build are ever changing in nature. The more you are stuck in old opinions about yourself, the more of the opportunities you're going to lose. Period. So, this is critical. So, step one, eliminate limiting beliefs. What I use is the Dickens process. Let me give you my own example here. For the longest of time, and for the longest of time, I had an opinion that my anxiety is external. It is something happening to me and not something which I was intentionally doing. So whenever I used to fail or I used to end up in an argument or a fight, hell used to break loose. And I used to have all these panic attacks, heavy breathing, mind all clogged up, not being able to think, talk, crying, howling, everything you can expect from a maniac basically. I was a maniac. Yes. But here's the thing. By having an opinion that my anxiety is something which is not in my control, I let it influence me for the longest period of my life. Result, recurring failures. I was failing right, left, and center. No idea what I wanted to do. I was not performing in my job. Nothing was working out. And my answer to it, it's my anxiety. I can't do anything about it. In fact, turns out my anxiety was because I was an attention seeker. That come console me. I have failed. I'm a crybaby. Like, मेरा तो कुछ भी नहीं हो सकता. मेरा तो सब खराब हो गया. That. And I continued having these panics to gain more attention. So this had to change. I could not have continued even a single minute beyond that. This is how I changed such beliefs, and you can too. Think about two limiting beliefs about yourself that have been holding you back in life. They have to be big. Say, I'm not good enough, or people can't be trusted. They have to be big. Now, vividly imagine. I want you to literally see this in your mind, like just like a movie. That how these beliefs have hurt you in the past, how are they hurting you now, and what they will cost you in the future if you don't change. Feel it and hear it. Feel like it's happening right now. Feel the pain, the intensity, and the emotions which it is bringing you. The hurt, the pain, the feeling, the jittery feelings which you have. Let it all gather and grow in your head. Feel everything which is happening. Once you have imagined and got the chills, break your mental and emotional loop. Physically move, stand up. If you're sitting there, stand up, clap or shout and say something shocking or absurd or funny to jolt yourself out of it. If you wish, yell at the top of your voice that this is a lie. I refuse to let this rule my life. Shout at the top of your voice. Scream, take your heart out. You want to shout, yell, dance, I don't know, clap, jump, do whatever, but just jolt yourself out of it. Now that you have interrupted this pattern, I want you to replace your opinion with a powerful statement. In my case, I said, my anxiety is my excuse. I have complete control over my emotions. It behaves how I choose it to behave. That is a statement I made for my own self. So, whatever statement you choose, say it out loud with intensity and conviction. Now you need to anchor this belief in your subconscious mind. Repeat this new statement daily to yourself while eating, while pooping, sitting, munching, sleeping, whatever, all the time, 24 hours. It needs to go behind your head. Like just like a wheel, it needs to go moving, 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 moving. In few days, you would notice you have completely shifted your old patterns. You will feel refreshed and renewed and more excited to build a great life for yourself. Step 2, get extremely clear on what kind of a life you want to live. Now, this may seem like a small factor, but this is important to be envisioned right in the beginning. You can't be choosing 4 hours work week and at the same time dream of having $1 billion in your account. You can't be dreaming of a $1 billion business at the same time wanting work life balance. They do not go hand in hand. So you need to set your expectations straight because this one decision can change the entire strategy that needs to be implemented for you. Either way, what I want to tell you here is that you can create a life of your choice, the one that's tailored for you and works around your dreams, your desires, and your special needs. For too long, our growth has been measured by a single path, a degree, a title. But here's the thing, the system you are in and made to believe that it exists is built for some, not all. It's not for everyone. What I can tell you right here and right now is going down that path of the unfamiliar will be much more rewarding, much more joyful. And if you are listening to me here, you are going to create it for your own self and build a life on your terms, which is better suited for you and your needs. There is no system. You create the system. Your degree, whatever it is in, doesn't define success. You do. So get crystal clear on what kind of a life you want. 4 hours work week, a location independent business, or a $1 billion empire. Whichever you choose, it is achievable. Step 3, uncover your true personality. When I say true, what I mean is the real you, the honest side, not the version you perform to fit in every single day. Not like you are actually a fun loving person, but you act yourself as serious so that people take you seriously. No, that's never gonna work. I have done it, tried, tested, and it never works. And I know you have too. If you have anxiety right now, you were trying to fit in. Yes. If you want your business to be truly successful, you have to bring in your true personality to your business. Because guess what? No matter how much you hate, the sales is gonna happen because of you, who you are, what your thoughts are. You can see so many successful companies emulate true personality of their founders. You want examples? Here it is. A company in recent news. Discord. Gamer founder. He built a company exclusively for gamers because he knew very well how gamers think, want, or behave. Only he could do the job the best because he was gamer by heart. Virgin, an example I give all the time because I absolutely love Richard Branson. Virgin emulates fun, quirkiness, adventure, out of the box thinking because Richard Branson has dyslexia and he owns the strength of the shortcoming. You see how much your personality affects your business? Your ideal business that's going to work will emulate your personality. So, uncover your core true persona, your core true personality. If you don't know yourself, well, here are few ways to find who you are. Way 1, Briggs and Myers personality test. This one is completely free. It tells you your personality out of 16 different combinations. It basically categorizes you and your personality using 4 dimensions: introversion or extraversion, sensing or intuition, thinking or feeling, and judging or perceiving. This one is great to begin with. All the links will be available in the description below. Way 2, Enneagram. This one is another personality test which is again free. It decides your personality out of 9 personality types and describes you in terms of your core motivations, desires, and fears. Another great space where I began. Link is in the description below. Way 3. This is a personality test which I have developed. This test helps you to tie what you do for a living to something you're passionate about. It is extremely well suited for those who want to figure out what kind of a career that will suit them and will be in tune with their personality. If you want the access to this quiz, do let me know in the comments below and I will provide the link in the description. I really want to gauge the demand for this one. So let me know in the comments below and I will put it in the description below. Meanwhile, if you so far like this video, please do subscribe to my channel and do share this video with someone who would also benefit from this video. You would do a big help to me. Thank you in advance. So, coming back, the idea here is to not build any such brand or business which makes you feel unhappy, caught, feeling like a mistake. No, you are going to lead. So, it needs to make you feel fulfilled and happy. So, it's important that you own yourself completely, including your shortcomings. If you think owning your shortcoming is a mistake, Google Richard Branson. Again, I will give an example. He speaks openly about his dyslexia and how he used it as his strength to revolutionize his business. I have ADHD for that matter. I have a hard time being productive sometimes, many days actually. But it allows me to be super creative and be hyper focused in my work the other days. So, owning my shortcoming is a win win. No shortcoming is truly a shortcoming unless you think it is. So, let's get going. Step 4, find out your why. Just knowing your personality and how you want to live your life is not enough. So far, we have only covered about you, what you want, and how you are. Businesses and brands are not built for selfish needs. It is built to serve the dire needs of the people around you. If you want to be selfish and want to come in only for the money, don't enter. Doors are closed for you. I can assure you there will be huge amounts of money, but only if you're here to fulfill a mission. If you want to find out why it is critical for you to know your why, I have covered this in detail in the video linked above. You can refer to the timestamp Identify the core values and the vision at 5 minutes and 16 seconds. Here is a very important thing for you to know. Your why at first may not be clearly evident. It won't often be backed up by data. Many people believe that, but no, it is not often backed by data. It can simply be what you think people might need, and if they don't need it, having this would be great for them. It will solve a pain point for them which they themselves don't know exist. In this case, you create a demand. Great example here can be Airbnb. Brian Chesky was not sure if sharing a bed and a mattress with strangers can be built into a business. He didn't know that. But what did he bank upon? On an opportunity that people who are looking for cheap accommodations would be happy to have a homely environment to live in. And second, people who have spare rooms would jump on an opportunity of making extra money without any additional investment. So, in this case, he solved two problems which people didn't know they have at the very first place: homely and cheaper alternative to hotel, and better than hostels. Second, extra income opportunity with no further investment. So, if you want to judge if your idea is great and whether a great business can be built out of it, a great strategy is to double down on what people won't stop wanting forever. You can build beautiful business strategies around the things that are stable in time. In the case of Airbnb, people would never stop wanting cheaper stay and extra income opportunities, right? For Amazon, people would never come and say, like, oh, I want my delivery to be slower, or, I want them at higher prices. No, never. So, Amazon doubles down on improving delivery times and provide products at a cheaper rate. So, double down on ideas which you know will be stable 10 years from now and won't change. If you are able to identify that, you have a great business opportunity. Now that you have defined your why clearly, you have arrived at the biggest decision: what kind of a business should be built to cater your why. Now you have several options, but only you can choose which serves you the best. Basis our first point and the last point: the kind of life you wish to live and the one which best caters to your why. Here are your options. Product based businesses. You can sell physical or digital goods via e commerce, D2C brands, or digital downloads. Second, service based businesses. You can offer your time, skills, or expertise through coaching, freelancing, or consulting. Content and influencer business. You can monetize attention through YouTube, affiliate marketing, or brand deals. Although I don't suggest this as the only source of revenue for obvious reasons. Four, platform and marketplace businesses. You can create platforms that connects buyers and sellers, like Uber and Airbnb. Subscription and membership businesses that offer recurring revenue such as Netflix or Mindvalley. Or you can make money through real estate or investing or financial services. Those are capital and asset based businesses. You have quite many options. And that is why it is extremely necessary for you to clearly know what your true personality is and what kind of a life you aim of living. This process can help you find your $1 million business idea, even if you're completely lost today. Completely. Now, this process may vary completely from person to person, as people come from, different life situations which requires individual planning. But these steps can definitely help you find yourself and start charting your path that is aligned to you in just 90 days. Seems very less as compared to the number of years you have spent struggling, right? I know that. It actually takes only 90 days, only 90 days to arrive at your success story if planned right. If you want to find a path that is best suited for you, As per your unique dreams and aims, I'm opening up 2 slots to work with me one on one. If you're ready to get clarity and take real steps forward, I'd love to support you. The spots are limited. So if this speaks to you, book your time slot through Calendly and let's talk. The link is added in the description below. If you have any questions, concerns, or you want to share your struggles, I would be happy to hear them. Please drop them on my Discord channel or join me live on YouTube. To get notification of the live, please subscribe to this channel. If you have reached this far, that means this channel is meant for you. So tell me what you'd like to hear from me. I would love to answer them in my next videos. Till then, I'll see you with another video. Bye.